Okay then. There we go. Hey guys, I know it's been a while. Let me talk about that. So, you might know I've been doing Dungeons and Dragons stuff a bunch. Got this book, Random Encounters, for Easter from my dad. It's actually been pretty fun. I've been I've been working a lot, really. High school's coming to a close. I'm a senior. I'm gonna be graduating in less than 2 weeks. I'll be out of there. And that kind of has left me in a spot where a lot of personal things in my life that had been giving me trouble don't seem as big anymore, or at least they've settled, and the things that were kind of big aren't as big as they used to be. And thank God, because if I was having to deal with all what that I was doing with like months ago, or just all that now, I'd be terrified. That would suck. It would be the worst. Ugh. But thankfully it's all kind of lessening now, and I kind of got to get to that point where I got to move on. Got to start being an adult, really. It's kind of why these are becoming a little more inconsistent, because I kind of just don't have things to talk about, or even just motivation again. Another thing, I already talked about a lack of motivation in one of my last few ones, but I think that this time, I think it's just because I've been busy. Let's see. I don't know what I talked about in the last one, but I'm just going to give you a recap of everything I've been dealing with so far. So I've been in a school musical. I was one of the main characters. I think I did talk about that before. I was the villain of the musical. That ended, so that was over. Ended up with some personal drama with my ex. Dealt with that. Uh, that was rough, but that got settled. And now personal stuff with my dad it kind of flared up recently. I thought it was going to help me get into a workers' union out of high school, but now he's not, because I said that I would be leaving the union for money, like work the union for a bit, build wealth, and then continue working the union in college, and then leave college to go into the degree that I'm hoping to go into, which is psychology and sociology. Well, I guess I do kind of need to put that because I want to be, the term is clinical psychologist. That's what a therapist is. And clinical psychologists are able to prescribe medications. So if I could take the easy route and just go for a regular psychologist and, do therapy, but that's not really a doctorate in it. And I want to take the time to make sure that if I do have patients, that I can give them the treatment that they need, if I can recognize the problems with them. And that's what I want, is to help people. And I feel like that job would do that for me. And do that for you too. So that's what's been up with me. Dungeons and Dragons. I actually made a 3D model a little bit ago. I left it downstairs though. I don't got it with me to show you guys. Maybe next time. Maybe next time. Leave it in the comments if you guys want to see the stage. Yeah, I 3D printed a stage for my Dungeons and Dragons game. There's going to be a concert of an evil bard. He's going to try and take over the town, but the party must stop him at all costs. Yeah, okay. Sorry, I'm trying to position myself to like block this light from getting in because it's really small on my end. It's barely anything on my end. But I'm looking at the camera and I see that it's like blaring into the front. So I'm just trying to keep your eyes safe for you. I like looking at them. But yeah, that's about it. I uh I was gonna once this is over, I'm gonna end up going to talk with my family about helping me get my driver's license. I ashamed to admit it, but I'm 18 years old and I still don't have it. They don't want to pay for my name on the insurance, but I think we're gonna talk about that and we're gonna figure this out because it's time I started getting on my own 2 feet. It's time I started making a life for myself. And with less than 2 weeks of high school, that time's coming up a lot sooner than than it was the last time that I made one of these. But I'm gonna try. That's all I can really do is try and be better. It's all anyone can hope for. I don't know where I'm going with this whole bit. Just like maybe between this next upload and maybe between whenever this one and the next upload it goes, why don't you try and do a little something to help better yourself? Just put a little good out into the world. It helps a lot more people than you think. It might help you too. Take care now. No, there's